The kingdom of Faramore knew peace for an age, a beautiful, bountiful land. It has been ruled by the royal Rockland family for generations. Such tranquility could not last. Opposed to this peace was the evil demon lord Dimer, who amassed an army of evil in an effort to conquer the land and plunge it into eternal darkness. Driven by greed and power, several defected to Dimer's cause, like Duke Nodelki, lord of the island nation of Amalog. Long battles ensued, with hope fading from the hearts of the people. In a desperate measure, the king and his royal advisor, Wagram, directed an assault upon Dimer's lair in the country of Ocarin. After clearing a path, the Princess Arzette and an unlikely hero, Dale, confronted the Demon King. As Dale distracted Dimer, Arzette, well-versed in both sword fighting and magic, imprisoned the Demon King in the Book of Ocarin, a magical prison controlled by the Jewel of Faramore. Upon Dimer's capture, his dark army was vanquished, ensuring victory for the forces of good. Upon each use, the Jewel of Faramore shatters. Following Dimer's defeat, the king ordered each of the 5 jewel shards to be guarded at separate locations in perpetuity. After the war's end, the traitorous Duke Nodelki was sentenced to a lifetime of hard labor. Dale retired as a bard on the spoils of his adventure. Princess Arzette continued to train, swearing to uphold what they fought for. To that end, peace persisted in the kingdom of Faramore for a little over a decade.
Hello everybody, this is Allsouse Gaming and welcome to our new series of Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. This game was basically created as, I suppose you could say, a spiritual successor to the original Zelda CDI games, which, for those of you who are too young to remember that, there was a system called the Philips CDI that was really bad. Like, really bad. Or at least the games on it were. And this is basically a spiritual successor / major reference to the games of that time. Or specifically of those systems. Because you will definitely see it in the animation and basically how the characters act, except in this case, the story is actually good, and the gameplay is actually fun. Now, I never played those games myself, but I have definitely seen a lot of people talk and play them. Yeah. Anyways, autosave system. Now, I will say this, when it comes to the options, Arzette the Jewel of Faramore does not have any audio options, other than subtitles and language, which I'm not actually sure affects the spoken language, but who knows. There are the PC options right here, but that's just full screen VSync controller config. And that's about it. So any changes to the audio that might be needed are gonna have to be done post-editing. Because, yeah, that's the only place I can really affect the game audio. Well, outside of the audio mixer in OBS, but, you know, that's about it. Now, I have already played and beaten this game, which unlocks hero mode and boss rush mode, but I'm just going to be playing on normal mode. Standard difficulty, no health drops.
10 years of scrubbing floors! Finding these jewel shards was no easy task, but now...
At long last, I have returned! Nodelki, for freeing me, I offer you power.
Yes, Master. Thank you.
In exchange for thy soul.
Of course, Master.
Very good. Henceforth, you'll have the power to crush your foes in my name. Now, on to other matters. Master! My trusted servants, I am pleased you've not forgotten me. Take each of these shards and guard it with your life, so that I may never be imprisoned again. My revenge will be unforgiving. The punishment will be eternal. This kingdom will be mine!
Your Majesty, our worst fears have come true. Dimer and his minions have returned.
That's impossible. What about the Jewel of Faramore?
Oh, our vigilance waned. The jewel shards are with the enemy.
Ah, easy peasy. We just gotta get the jewel back together and trap him in that old book, right?
If only. A dark fog has enveloped the land. It prevents our approach. Your eyes cannot see daylight out there.
What about the sacred beacons? They weakened Dimer before.
I'm afraid that due to complacency, they've been left unlit.
Oh well, what can we do?
Well, as you know, only a member of the royal family can rekindle the beacons.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm not.
Another issue. My scouts report sightings of dark tapestries that impede critical paths.
Oh, not a problem. My ancestors hid sacred candles throughout the kingdom that can burn these tapestries.
That settles it then. Another fun adventure for me to stay out of.
Where must I go?
I've placed teleportation scrolls throughout the kingdom that you may use, so long as the dark fog around them has been dispelled.
I'll be leaving then.
Good luck!
Get back before dinner!
Be safe, my daughter.
Want to defeat Dimer? Let's get started. Move left or right to start running.
Hey boy, tutorial time. We can skip this, but I might as well show off every part of the game. Now, you can use the control stick if you're using the controller to play this, which I do recommend. But honestly, it's way too easy with the controller to end up ducking down. I would highly recommend using the gamepad.
Press jump to leap. Jumping into action. Press attack to slash your sword. Hey, you have a smart sword. It interacts with both objects and people. It hurts only those that aren't friendly. Get some bombs by slashing that bag. Press item to use items. Try bombing some column. Moving up allows you to enter doors and climb ladders. Go in that door.
But yeah, it's basically an in-game explanation for why it is you have to slash your sword at people in order to talk to them, but it doesn't hurt them.
You can crouch by moving down. Moving while crouching lets you duck walk. This old trick gets you into tight spaces. Your magic pouch holds your items. You can select items here, view your quest status, and set options. So much space, huh? Some paths are closed to you until you have the right tools. Keep that in mind while you explore. Remember to light sacred beacons. They'll open new areas, so be sure to find them. Teleportation scrolls allow you to exit to the world map quickly. Go ahead, take off. Well, what are you waiting for? Defeat Dimer and have some fun.
Well, at the very least, it was a quick tutorial. Now, technically, there's nothing we can really do in Faramore Town right now, but we may as well head in and talk to some people. Now, this is a shop from which we can buy supplies. Right now, there's only bombs available, but we have no jewels to work with.
Whoa, this isn't a charity, friend. Pay with something, will ya? You'll pay one way or the other.
Jeez, you know you're threatening royalty, right?
You struck luck, my friend. These wares aren't elsewhere. My goods will improve your fortunes, so long as you improve mine.
Yeah, his shop is gonna expand as we get more tools and items, and we will. Over here, we've got the blacksmith and alchemy. Can't really do anything yet with these guys, and we won't be able to for a long time.
If you ever need something special done with that little sword of yours, just drop by and I'll give it a shellacking.
But yeah, you can see there is some... Ah, crap. I forgot to start my timer. Give me a moment. Alright, we're back.
Isn't the world just so bleak?
I wouldn't say that.
It is! Oh, I resolve to see all colors, not just what these puny eyes can show me. I will alchemize these shrimp goggles. You'll see. Or, rather, I'll see.
Okay, then. But yeah, can't really do anything with these guys just yet. And that's the end of town, or at least that end. There is stuff upstairs, but we can't get to it, because these are locked.
I say, what a lovely day in the kingdom.
Yeah, fighting Dimer is great. Haven't you noticed his return?
Oh, that dreadful villain. Heavens to Betsy, I just want to get back to the ballroom.
Right.
I declare this the safest place in the land. And rabble-rousers and mischief-makers have no quarter with me.
The Crown is ever grateful for your service. Anything to report?
Rumors speak of strange scrolls that allow you to teleport to special areas.
Special areas?
Places that test your mettle and reward you with riches. Oh, if I could teleport, I'd find these scrolls and... Halt, ne'er-do-weller!
Oh, Your Grace. At ease, Univore. Did I surprise you?
The good kind of surprise. Not like running out of supplies. You don't want to be caught without a bomb in a hard place.
I'll remember that. Keep up the good work.
Yes, Princess. I surely... Ah!
My screen! Yeah. You'll see that a lot of people are, not all there.
Howdy there, stranger. I take it you're on a quest.
Right. Apologies for the hole.
Oh, no worries about that. I could use a little sunshine in here anyway. If you dig further down, maybe I can finally get some plumbing in here too. You know, an adventurer has got to explore all curiosities.
Curiosities?
Yeah, cracked walls, strange spaces. Investigate them. Of course, you don't seem to be afraid of throwing those bombs. I once even heard of a hero finding a cooked turkey leg in a wall. Oh, seasoned to perfection, the legend says. Yeah, you might even find a few coins hidden away by portly old fools. Keep your eyes peeled, you hear?
Thanks. I'll do my best.
That's the spirit.
And yeah, there are coins that we can find in the worlds, throughout the various worlds that we will be traveling through, that actually serve a purpose beyond completion.
Hey, want one on the house, princess?
No, thank you. Say, that's a smith's anvil behind you, isn't it?
Ah, yes. I was a great blacksmith in a past life. I dreamed of forging the ultimate weapon. But alas, those days are gone.
Please, go on.
Well, this dream weapon needs refined chains and sacred oil. Problem is, they're impossible to get. The oil's kept by some unbeatable wizard in a dungeon, and I have no idea about the chains. I'd go investigate it myself, but you know, I am but a mere small, timid man. A great big, muscular warrior is what we need.
Well, I'll get the oil and find the chains for you.
You know, I couldn't ask.
Yes, but you're not asking. I will do this. Anything else?
Oh, here's the key to the dungeon with the oil. Good luck with that. My only tip is to help folks in need. That'll probably steer you on the right path.
And yeah, that's a quest that's gonna take a long time for us to take care of.
You got an eye for beauty, don't you?
I suppose.
I lost my husband in the war. He was turned into a creature, got bombed. Boom! Shook the whole room, I tell you. He never gave me the jewelry I wanted. Bring me something starry, will ya? In return, I have something to quench your thirst.
Hey, look, everyone! It's the princess!
Pretty sure they can see me.
Yeah, but you always gotta be mindful of what's around you. If you see anything nasty coming your way, you gotta knock it away with your weapon.
Oh, you can definitely see the influence coming through in that animation. But yeah, what he's saying is true. There are enemies that throw projectiles at you, and you can knock them away with your sword. Though, there is an item we can get fairly early on that will allow us to take care of that ourselves. Now, this right here, Magical Barrier. The game hasn't gotten around to telling us about it yet, but throughout the game there are going to be magical barriers of 3 different colors: red, blue, and purple. Technically there are others, but they don't fall into the quote-unquote magical barrier section. Now, technically speaking, it should be a while before we get any form of magic. However, there is some sequence breaking we can do in order to acquire red magic earlier than we're supposed to. And we can actually do it in the very next area we can go to. But yeah, this is pretty much about as far as we can get in the town of Faramore without some magic. So, off to Durridin Forest. Now, most enemies can be taken out in one hit, like these guys, this guy, that guy up there who throws axes at you, which are very hard to block with your... Get out of here, Kaspersky. Yeesh. Anyways, like I was saying, most enemies go down in one hit. However, enemies like this guy take multiple hits to take down. And, well, you gotta be careful, because as you can see, we only have 3 hearts maximum. For now, there are some upgrades we can get to increase our health. There is an achievement you can get for going through the game without getting any health upgrades, which I have already gotten. There's also another one for not acquiring another item, but I've also acquired that one, so don't gotta worry about that. And, yeah... When you die, you get teleported back to the last checkpoint. Thankfully, there's no lives in this game, so don't worry about that. And checkpoints can vary. Sometimes there are these flags that show up, a la Mario World, I want to say. Well, any of the 2D scrolling Mario games, but going into a door also counts as a checkpoint. So if I were to die in here, I'd just be sent back to this area. Now, for some reason, those ghost guys only do a half a heart of damage. I don't know why, but they do. When most other enemies do a full heart. Anyways, gonna want to grab the key down here, and this is one of the special scrolls that Town Guard was talking about. You go in here, you get a challenge. In this case, close all the doors, which I believe is actually a reference to Mario Hotel. Now, enemies can spawn out of these doors, as well as rubies. But if you complete the challenge, you get a bunch of rubies. And you do need rubies, not just for buying supplies, but also for buying other items that we could use. But mostly supplies. And here, we get our first quest.
Oh, great. They finally sent someone to kill me. All right, make it snappy. I'm sure you got places to go, other people to kill.
No. Who would do that?
Oh, my name is Cypress. I want to move into town, but the mayor thinks I'm a monster man.
I don't think that.
Really? You don't think I'm a disgusting rabid mutt? You think you could convince the mayor to let me move in then, and stop thinking I'm the wolf among us? If you do, this old lantern is yours.
Well, better help him. For starters, it's the right thing to do, and, well, we really need that lantern. Technically. We could go through without it, but it wouldn't be very easy. Speak with the mayor to help him and you'll get the lantern. Important quests like these are logged on your quest screen, so check if you get lost, and we will get to that, just not yet. Now, that pink candle up there, and the one that we saw inside the tree, those are the sacred candles the king was talking about. But, well, obviously we can't reach that one, and we can't reach the other one yet. Now then, just beyond this blue magic barrier is an item that we're not technically supposed to be able to get for a while. But there is some sequence breaking we can do to get it early on, and thus get access to red magic very early. We duck down and duck walk, we get in this secret passage, which can lead us back to the entrance. But if we jump off, we can not only get the coin of this area, but if we make a leap of faith, we can get over here and get under the magical barrier. Now, we don't have our lantern, so navigating this is going to be a bit of a pain. But that object up there, that, if I can reach it, is Sword Wave. You can shoot a charged magic wave by holding X, which gets us access to red magic a lot earlier than we're supposed to have it. And this is how you complete the game to get a certain achievement without acquiring a specific weapon. But, as I've stated, I've already done that, so yeah. Anyways, with this, we can head back and acquire that sacred candle, which will be useful for us. Well, useful and necessary. Because, can't progress without them. So, may as well grab it now. And thankfully, enemies don't seem to respawn. But yeah, just hit the barrier with it, and it's all yours. Let's see. Oh, also, the wave beam can be used as a weapon. Very handy for taking out some enemies at a distance. If we bomb this area, and with red magic, we can get past these and this guy and acquire a golden fly. This food is fit for frog royalty. This is something we're gonna need later on. Much later on. Also, these random goodie bags can hold any number of things, items that you need, or it can even hold rubies. Now, the beauty of the sword wave is that enemies with iframes, their iframes generally run out by the time you charge up the next sword wave, so something to keep in mind. It is also, for the time being, our only ranged attack. Now, I've never tried this, but I'd like to try it now. Can we just go past? Yes, we can. So that's one of the beacons that you need to ignite in order to unlock more areas to explore. But if you hit it, then you will actually be teleported out of the area. And there is, I believe, something we can accomplish now because we have the sacred candle. That being...
Here to challenge me? What behooves you to... Ugh, cease this laughter. You will suffer. Nay, you... Enough! Rein it in!
Okay. Arzette's a fan of puns. This is Clive, the first of the bosses that we have to take down. Now, you can go in swinging at him, but he will obviously fight back. Or you can drop these acorns on him, which do a decent chunk of damage to him. Of course, that requires you to get the timing right. And they do respawn. And this is the safest, easiest way to take him down. I don't get why she's not moving when I press the buttons. Alright, one more.
Come here! Stop horsing around!
And that's that. First minion down, first jewel shard acquired. Unfortunately, this is about as far as we can go in this area. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna go back and like that beacon. And then probably end this first episode off there. Of course, I missed the jump back, but whatever. It's not like there are any enemies to harm me on the way. These beacons don't look like they're in a very good state, given all the cracks on them.
Golly! It's Arzette!
Ho ho! You've already lit a beacon!
I doubt the rest will be that easy. Any new info?
Indeed. My scouts have reported blockades enchanted with color magic.
Is it just me, or do their models look more 3D than 2D in this? A reference, maybe? I'm not sure.
How am I supposed to get through them?
You'll need a tool that can fire magic of the same color.
Great. Something else I have to find.
Careful, Arzy! Don't get red in the face!
Ugh. Tell me there's only one color to deal with.
To my knowledge, there are 3 types of color magic.
Don't look so blue, princess!
I'm going back now.
Yeah, like I said, red, blue, and purple. Now, as you can see at the top of the screen next to the name, there are various things we can collect, and we've already gotten most of them in Durridin Forest, but it's going to be a while before we can collect the rest. Yeah, this game is basically a Metroidvania in that sense. But yeah, there's crystal shards, which isn't going to show up in every single one because there's only 5 of them to collect. Sacred candles, bonus scrolls, the coins, and any items. And obviously we're missing the sacred candles and the items for Durridon Forest. But hey, with that though, I think I'm going to end this off here for today. We got some stuff to take care of. Ooh, and the caverns, Cogwin Caves. We are definitely going to want to go there as soon as possible, but we need the lantern for that. But anyways, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.